Day 2 of deliberations in the YSL RICO trial, and the jury is still trying to decide the fate of these last two co-defendants. Now, today also officially marks 1 year since the first witness testified. This is a historically long case. So Atlanta News First, Joy Lim Nakrin is live at Fulton County Superior Court. Joy, despite the length of this trial, the jury still seems to be taking things into consideration here.
Absolutely, Lana. And inside the courthouse right now, the jury is deciding the fate of Diamante Kendrick and Shannon Stillwell. Now, they did ask the judge several questions this morning, which might give some insight into what they're thinking at this moment. They asked to rewatch 2 videos and also asked for clarification on a defense statement in closing arguments. And they asked the judge to clarify the meaning of intent, as well as intent to distribute, related to several counts, including a drug charge, a gun charge, and a gang charge. Those counts mentioned are those listed in the indictment against Kendrick, Yak Gotti, aka Yak Gotti. His attorneys were successful in getting 2 drug charges and a gun charge dropped, but Kendrick is still facing 6 charges of violating the RICO Act, murder, criminal street gang activity, 2 firearms charges, and 1 drug charge, while Stillwell is facing RICO, 2 murder charges, 2 gang charges, and 3 firearm counts. Here's what Kendrick's attorney told us just moments ago.
Mr. Kendrick is feeling confident. His hopes are up. I don't think he's quite as anxious as I am, to tell you the truth. So I think he's feeling good about it. He really liked the closing, my closing, and Max's closing, and I think he thinks it really brought home to the jury that the state has not proven their case.
Now, this predominantly black jury consists of 4 men and 8 women. They're given until 3 p.m. today to deliberate, and if a verdict is still not reached, they'll break for the Thanksgiving holiday and return to court on Monday to continue deliberating. Reporting live from Fulton County Superior Court, Joy Lim Nakrin, Atlanta News First.